Alright guys, we're back on Riversong. World of Warcraft. Say it isn't so. World of Warcraft. Vanilla World of Warcraft. Yes, we're back. Let me change the music. I got my Mountain Dew. I got my Blackjack Bubblegum. Ooh, some Final Fantasy music. This sounds cool. Okay, so I guess we're going to go to Darkshire and try to finish up some of those quests. But let's take a look and make sure there's nothing here. There is Claiming Arathi Basin. That's fine. Don't have that. Alright, cool. Our inventory looks like it's pretty mucked up. We got a 12 slot bag and a 14. So I've got all 14s except for this 12 slotter. I actually have a 14 slot on one of the characters, but we're not gonna mess with that right now. Okay, I'm trying to remember my keybinds and everything looks good. We're level 29 and we're about halfway. We should have full rest time. So let's see if we can fly through some quests, guys, and get this Druid to 30. And I plan on doing some more Druid and, of course, the Priest. I got the Druid and the Priest that I want to kind of level up. If I ever get them both to 60, then I'm going to do a Hunter. And I love Hunters, guys. I absolutely love Hunters in Vanilla WoW, so I'm kind of excited about that. But let's go ahead and take this guy. And let's take a look. Actually, you know what? Let's take a look at the map real quick. And we've got a lot of quests to turn in. Look at all these question marks. Legend of Stalvin, Deliver the Thread. Man, we got a lot of... I don't think I have the stuff for the turn-in, though, on that. But a Watchful Eye, man. There's a lot of quests to turn in. The Doomed Fleet, Saving Techbox Brain. The Day After. Yeah. So I think the first thing we should really do is just turn in all these quests, because we want to clear out... our, our quest log as much as possible. Just makes things a lot more efficient. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fly to Sentinel Hill. And we're going to turn in our... We're going to get that quest going for Stalvin, the Legend of Stalvin. Let's get rid of this music because I don't like it. Although the image is great. It's got snow falling through a forest. I do not like this music. Actually, I liked the one I was listening to earlier when I was playing Guild Wars 2. Not that one, not this one. This one. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Alright, so... Yeah, let's turn some of these quests in. Let's get going. Let's get the ball rolling. Yo, Bridget's using my guild. She's heading off to UBRS. I love UBRS. I would love to run UBRS as just a DPS and not have to worry about tanking or healing. Though I don't mind healing though. I'm actually a really good healer, so healing would be kind of fun too. I think Druid, like the one thing about the Druid in classic World of Warcraft, and let me turn this music. Just fast forward to a part that's not as annoying. The thing about Druids in Vanilla WoW is... Ooh, wait a minute. We're getting serious frame lag. Okay, it seems to have stopped. It might have just been because I am uploading a video to YouTube, and I just got to the zone, so maybe it was still loading. We're gonna... No, I'm still seeing some issues here. We're just going to play through it and say screw it. Oh yeah, I've got a lot of chugginess going on right now. Looks okay now. I still see a little... That's one thing you'll know about me. I do not like frame shearing or stutters. Oh man. It really breaks immersion. See, I still see him. Stutter. Stutter. See that? Oh. Could be because I'm recording. And they may not show up as much on the video. We'll find out after I upload the video. Alright, so let's do the Legend of Stalvin. We just need to open up this crate, and there's a ghost that's going to appear, and it'll attack you, but what you can do is just ignore it. When you're doing these Legend of Style quests, don't even fight the ghosts. Yeah, I got some seriously bad frame stutters right now. I apologize, guys. We're just going to have to... so you click the quest to accept, and then you get the hell out of here. You see the ghost coming after me, just, you know, forget the ghost. Hit Z. Sprint. Run away! Run away! Look at all that ore. We're just going to run over into Duskwood. Straight to Duskwood. Yeah, I do have my newer video card in. Oh my god, this is such a bad frame stutter. And I actually was playing Vanilla WoW with a newer video card and it was okay, but usually the newer video card is what causes me problems. When I run to my older video card, Vanilla WoW seems to run much smoother. But right now it's not running well, and I apologize for that. And I hate having to put the old card back in because I'm playing Guild Wars 2, I'm playing Rift, I'm playing Vanilla World of Warcraft. And most of the games, the new video card runs fine. It's just this one where for some reason, not so good. But you know what we can do? Let me log out real quick. One thing that really fixes a lot of these problems is just getting rid of add-ons. Let's see if Questy's on. If Questy's on and I disable Questy, that usually fixes all my frame stutters. But let me double check that real quick. And that's something I've done, I think, on most of my characters, and I may not have done it on a River Song yet. But I don't see the quests. I don't see Questy on the right side. It gets really cluttered with junk. Like right now, do we have? We're on. Let's see. We went just for River Song, and hopefully Questy is turned on. It is. Yes. Just turning off Questy. A lot of times, just turning that off fixes all my frame stutters. But if you do have frame stutters that you can't figure out what's going on, I mean, I would reinstall the game. Usually, it's add-ons that cause the problem. Most of the times it is add-ons. Now, let's see. So far, no frame stutters really. Yeah, see, right now it's running fine. Yeah, and it feels smoother too when I'm rotating the camera. Yeah, see, it feels totally fine. And now I just remember how to play the game because I haven't played it in a long time. We're going to stealth. And we're going to shred. Claw. Finisher. There's a slight stutter there, but that's not unexpected. Okay. So right now I've got Shred is on my thumb button, which I have to be behind my target, and then my normal combo point generator is going to be my A key, which is Claw, and then my finisher is going to be the D key, which is Rip. Of course, at this low level, you're not really going to get a whole lot of benefit out of using the finisher, and I've talked about it many times, but you can't do a 5-point combo because by the time you get to 5 points, and most mobs you're killing, even if you're level, are going to be almost dead or close to the point where if you do a 5-point rip, by the time the rip's duration, the bleed and all that is even halfway done, your mob's going to be dead. So I would recommend doing like 3-point finishers. These guys are too low, so we're not really going to see that. They're only 18. The other thing too is Rake's going to get some bleed. I like to use on boss fights or fights that take a long time. Do that. Let's take a look at these mobs over there. They're higher level. The ones by the tower here. I think they're around 20, 25 or something, or 22. Let's take a look. Most of them are dead. What is this? This guy's 22? Yeah. So let's go ahead and stealth. I'm going to open up with my thumb button. Rip. All right, then we're going to do an S to get another bleed on him. Claw. See, he's already dead, Now, they still do a lot of damage to you. In kitty form, you take a lot of damage. But the good part about leveling is Feral, and I'll show you what it is. I'm going to do the finisher here if we ever get to it. Is you just pop out and hit your big heal, right? Your healing touch. Now watch my health. Boom, 100%. So, and the mana, we got a battered junk box. This is good for rogues. So what I want to say, your MP5 is going to be real efficient. Let me turn the music down. I'm sorry, guys. It's going to be really efficient with your MP5 if you're just doing that. The other thing is take a look at my bars down here, guys. I've got Healing Touch rank 4 and I've got Healing Touch rank 3. And, again, 3, 4, or 4, 3, 3, 4, 4. And then if I want to go really, really low on a heal, I'll just do this. If I haven't key bound it yet, which I probably should. Like if I hit 3, it's going to do Healing Touch rank 4. And you can see it says Healing Touch rank 2, which is totally inaccurate. and it was 418. If I do this one, it's healing touch rank 3. And the tooltips, the casting bar still said 2, but you can see the heal was much weaker. See, watch this one. This is healing rank 4, 417. This is healing rank 3, and it's 243. So, you know, if you want to heal and you're only like, you know, and you're at 60% health, don't even bother with rank 4, do rank 3. The other thing I can do is the other keybinds where I don't need, you know, I don't need to have multiple keys. The reason I have it set up this way is for healing. It's hard to explain, but basically this way, if I want to heal my target, I can just do shift 3 and it'll heal my target. If I want to heal myself, I just hit 3. But of course, I can create macros where I can do that with one keybind, and I need to really do that. And I've done that with like this here, like my flash of light, right? Actually, not that one. This one here. Okay, so this script basically says it creates a local variable, and I've talked about these before, but I'll talk about it again here. This creates a local variable, so this is your basic scripting language. It creates a local variable, and what it stores in that local variable is the parameter. The Boolean variable is shift key down. So if I'm holding the shift key down, A will be true. If I'm not, it will be false. Now, apparently, maybe if I'm not in this language, it's null or nil. So when I say if A equals nil, that means if my shift key is not down, then cast a spell flash of light true, which always means it's going to cast it on me. True, that comma true always means cast on yourself. So if I'm not holding on the shift key, it's going to cast flash of light on me. Now, if I am holding on the shift key, it's going to cast flash of light. And there's no comma true, which means it's just going to cast it on whoever I have targeted. The reason you see that flash of light cute, CFOL cute, is that's cute face flash of light. Well, she's a tank, so she's not going to be casting flash of light on party members that often. So the default behavior I want for holding down that key is to heal myself. But if I hit shift modifier, then I want to cast it on somebody else. Because there are sometimes certain situations where, you know, I might want to heal somebody in my party during battle because they're low on health. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to create a new super macro, right? And we're going to call it healing touch. So let's go in here and fix this macro so that it's really the correct macro that you guys should be using in vanilla World of Warcraft. So here we go. And we're just going to call this healing touch. And I like to do healing touch, you know, river. I like to do it based on the player, just in case I have multiple characters who have this spell or multiple druids. So we're going to go paste, and we're going to change the spell, obviously, to healing touch. So, right? Healing touch, rank, let's just do rank 4, right? This is 4. Yeah, we'll do rank 4. Go ahead and change this one while we're on this line. Rank 4. If the shift key is down, cast healing touch. Rank 4, else cast healing touch. Rank 4, healing touch. Now, because I'm doing this, and I save this macro, right? And I'm going to put this right here, right? Because I've done that, now I got to get rid of this keybind. Because right now I've got a keybind for shift 3, but I don't want that keybind. That'll mess up my macro. Because I'm going to be using a modifier on that macro that says if the shift key is held down. Well, if the shift key is held down, it's going to use my keybind, shift 3. So we don't want that. So we're going to go to key bindings, and we want to do character specific always. And we want to go bottom left bar, right? Bottom left. And we want to get rid of shift 3. And let's go ahead and get rid of shift 4. Okay. Now we can get rid of this. We can leave it there if we want, just for cooldown purposes. It makes it easy to see the global cooldown. And now, if I just do this, it's going to cast it on me, right? Even if I have someone else targeted. So I'll show you this when we get to an area where we find some other players. And I'll show you how this works. But anyways, those are the best macros to have. It's just one macro that we can cast on yourself or anybody else, and it's only on one slot, one action bar slot. So it's, you know, you're saving your action bar slots for, you know, other things. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. All right, we're going to stealth. And we're just going to go ahead and do our finisher. Boom. And you'll see this guy will die really fast. All right. And hit our Z key, sprint, and let's head towards... Actually, my hearth may be Darkshire. Now that I turned Questy off, we don't really know where all the quests are, but I remember that I have one over here by the, you know, by the graveyard. So let's head over there. So Questy, it really hurts. Let's go ahead and look at our quests too. Because we can go to Duskwood and we can track some of these, right? Let's track the ones that are complete. Let's track all these. All right. I'm gonna get out. Rebuff myself. I'll even use some food. Not that food, wrong food. I'll use this food for the food buff. All right. Get our food buff going. Here's a player, but take a look at our talent points. We have one talent point to use, actually. We should be in federal combat still. Yeah. So let me pop out of here, and if I do shift 3, it should cast on this player, right? Actually, let me target me. Well, shift 3, it's going to heal them, right? See that? Now if I hit 3, it's going to heal me. Even though I have them targeted, watch, it'll heal me. Okay? And let's go ahead and give them their buffs here. Alright, cool. Alright. I'm much lower. I'm much higher than him, so I don't really need to do any of this stuff. And we can also pull. And the good thing about Feral, too. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. And we can also pull with my mouse wheel up should be my Moonfire. So one of the ways you can pull is to do mouse wheel up. If you want, I can do middle mouse click, which is going to apply Fairy Fire. Let me zoom in my camera. And I'm out of mana. I don't have enough mana to shapeshift. That's fine. So we're just going to auto attack here with my mace for a little bit. I mean, I could do other stuff, damage, but that's fine. I knew I'd get some mana back here. And if you look, I've got an add-on that shows my mana while I'm in kitty form here. See that? I can still see my mana. And that's just called the Druid bar. I highly recommend you get that, especially for PvP. And we've got, damage meters is fine. It's funny, damage meters works on all my characters except for Cute Faith. I could not figure out why. I just don't understand that. It was really annoying. Every character I have, damage meters works, but for Cute Faith it didn't. So anyways, I think we've got a quest to turn in. Let's take a look at the quests we have real quick. Legend Stalvin, Seasoned Wolf Kebabs. I don't think I have the Stormwind Seasoning Herbs, do I? I know what I don't think I have Stormwind Seasoning Herbs. Here, right here. Not Soothing Spices. Who did that? Yeah, I don't think wait, right here? No. Yeah, I always do this. I'll buy the Stormwind Seasoning, I'll throw them in the bank, and then of course I'll run around and it'll say you have the quest complete. That's one of the disadvantages in Vanilla WoW is that if you have stuff in your bank, it thinks you have it. I mean, you do have it, but it's in your bank. So, anyways, let us try to head over to the shack. Deliver the thread just north. Okay, that's that. Look to the stars. Retrieve Mary's looking glass from the insane ghoul. Okay, that's going to be way over here. But we'll head over there in a minute. Oh, I just want to look at my talent points. We're right at this point, we're in the talent tree where we're just going to be pushing out more damage in our Pharaoh form. So we're going to go to, we've already got Feline Swiftness. So we're going to be going Sharpened Claws. Although I did want to check, is there anything else? Balance, Restoration. Yeah, we're fine. That should be good. And when you don't have Questy at all, you'll see your quest turn-ins as this, as little yellow dots. Although I think even with Questy, you probably still would see the yellow dot. All right. Okay, speak with Tavern Keep Smits. Now we're going to head back. And let's get our chat window correct here. All right, I think we're good to go. I'd like to get to level 30. It took me, I came back to the server and it took me a little while because I have, because all my characters had a lot of stuff in their inventory, so I had to go around to each character and, and just try to clear my inventory out. It was pretty ugly. You guys know I always struggle with too much inventory. Isn't that the thing in every MMO? every MMO you play, you're like, you start the game, you're like, oh, this is awesome. I got a new character. Look at my bags. They're completely empty. Oh, I go to my bank. Look, oh my God, my bank. Look at all those free spots. I'm never gonna run out of inventory for at least not for a long time, right? And then you level up. You do like maybe 4 or 5 quest chains, and maybe you level to level 4 or something, and you look at your bag, or no, you kill something and it says you try to loot. It says inventory full, and you're like, motherfuck. You look in your inventory, and you're like, where did all this crap come from? You start, well, I'll just throw it in my bank. And before you know it, bank's full. You know what I mean? You gotta love it though, right? It's the way of the MMO. Constant fight for more space in your inventory. We need the Dungeons & Dragons, the bottomless bag. They need to have, you know what they need? They need, like, in World of Warcraft, like, the most powerful boss in World of Warcraft in vanilla has a 0.0001% chance of dropping a bottomless bag. I'm not even kidding. A bag that has no limit. Or maybe they call it the bottomless bag, but it's like, you know, you can put like 200 things in it, you know, bags with 200 bag slots. Can you imagine how much that would sell for at the auction house? People would be like, holy shit. I remember I was the first person on Doomhammer and Vanilla WoW to get black dragon scale boots crafted. I was the first person. I trolled the auction house. I put those boots in the auction house, right? Let me hit my sprint here. I put those boots in the auction house, and I put them up for 400 gold. Well, in Vanilla WoW back then, like 400 gold was like, that was like a lot of money. Like now people know the game so well, and they kind of know how to make money. Back then, people didn't really know all the ins and outs of how to make money, so you wouldn't see. I mean, I didn't know anybody that had more than maybe 50 gold, let alone 400. I mean, people weren't smart about how they spent money. People didn't know what things sold for a lot of money. You just didn't see a lot of people with a lot of money. I mean, I'm sure there were some people, but I figured if someone wants to give me 400 gold for those boots, you know, I may have even listed higher, but I think I listed it for 400 gold, and nobody had 400 gold. But I had people offering me 100. I had people offering me to trade. I'm like, I got so many whispers on that auction. People like, dude, I want those boots. Can I give you this? Can I give you that? I'm like, oh man, if you can give me 400 gold, and nobody had it, or at least nobody had it and wanted them. But it was the first boots on Doomhammer that were crafted for Black Dragon scale boots, and every hunter wanted them because they were great for molten core, you know, because of all the fire resist and stuff. Should we go ahead and grab this ore over here? Might as well. What is it? It's a gold vein. Oh, I can't mine gold yet. Damn it. All right, sprint's not up. All right, we're heading to town. Cool. What's this guy's name? Kavat Skop. Okay, I'm not going to buff him because I don't know what that means. I'm like, I'll buff you if you have a cool name or if your name's, but when you have a name like Kavastkop, it's got to be some sort of European. I just don't know what it means. Sorry, dude. I only buff Americans. I'm just kidding. I buff pretty much anybody. I'm actually very, very generous with my buffs. I have a kind of a deep hatred for warriors, though, because of Burning Crusade. When I did Arena on my priest rogue, and all I ever saw was Druid warrior until my eyes were bleeding. All right. Like, I just remember being on my priest in Arena and in Burning Crusade, and it was just like warrior. Every match, warrior sitting on me the whole match. Every single match. Oh, here we go, warrior on me again. You know, just you're fearing them, you're mind flaying them, you know, because I actually did a tri-spec once where I healed and I was deep enough into shadow that I had mind flay. So, wow, I got 3 quests to turn in, it looks like. Let's do it. I think you guys I've noticed anyway that, yeah, see, don't have the 100% in my inventory. God damn it. Oh, well. Let's check my inventory again, too. See if we can sell some junk. Do we have any junk? Ooh, the Avocata's blade. Oh, so. Actually, most of this stuff is not really junk. You know. Although we can mail some of this off. to mist the ore and stuff. Oh, the white punch card. Bye-bye. Oh, wait. That wasn't prismatic. Okay, yeah. We want the prismatic one because we got for the quest. And the grime encrusted. Oh, that begins a quest. I guess we can do that. And seething spices we don't really know. Actually, we can use those. Moist cornbread. That's good enough. Looking for a group, the Legend of Stalvan. Well, I'm still on Legend of Stalvan, so let's turn in the part that I have right now. Ah! And I don't want this tabard. I mean, I like tabards, but this tabard looks shitty on me with the gear I have right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mail this to Cute Faith. Cute, can you hold on to my tabard for now? Tabards just don't really look good on druids. They look good on priests. They look good on paladins. They look good on warriors. Druids, not so much.
Hello.
No. I guess he wants me to talk to the person outside. The Legend of Stalvan. Maybe I have to read it. Sealed envelope.
Can I help you?
All right, Legend of Stalvan. What did I do wrong? Go to Lion's Pride. Okay, here we go. Lion's Pride in.
What can I do for you?
Ah, the Lion's Pride in. We need to go upstairs. Legend of Stalvan's always got you opening up all these little boxes. Where's the little box? Where's the little box? I don't see a little box. Oh, wait a minute. I see... No box. No box.
What can I do for you?
Alright, back to the quest. I hate having to read. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Right beneath the first address for salaries. Go to the Lion's Pride Inn over in Goldshire. Okay, I'm in the wrong inn. I'm a noob. I'm to be in Goldshire. Okay, go to Goldshire. Wasn't there? There's that quest. And let's go ahead and do tracking. Doom Fleet, no. The Night Watch, yes. And this one. Okay. Goldshire. Let's go ahead and do these. Oh, wait. Oh. Let me go to the guild, player status. Let's clean out some stuff. Remove, oh. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and do the Rot Blossoms and the Skeletal Fiends. And I'll have to get the Stormwind Seasoning. You know what? I'll just mail the Stormwind Seasoning from one of my characters that's in Stormwind. We'll just grab it and mail it on over. Alright, Rot Blossoms should be over here. But you can see there's no frame stutters at all. Once I got rid of the get rid of Questy. Game's running very smooth. I need to finish those other macros as well. I did for rank 4 Healing Touch, but I didn't do it for rank 5. I also didn't do it for Rejuvenation and Regrowth, but I should also do it for those as well. And of course, when you're being slowed by frost, you can just shift your form, and it will remove your movement impairing effects. One of the greatest things about Druid is you are so difficult to catch, to hold down. Druids are easily have the best escapability of almost any class. All right, so we need the Zerots. Where's my, yeah, there it is. Shift R is my Tiger's Fury, which enables me to. Now, against Undead, unfortunately, Druids aren't that great against Undead because our bleeds are useless. Can't make a skeleton bleed. So against Undead, it's kind of a pain in the butt. Alright, then we shift out, and we just hit our Healing Touch rank 4, and we went from 58%, boom, 100%. Okay, but what we really need is we need the zombie in here for a quest, but he's not up right now, so we'll just keep killing these mobs until he gets up. Oh. I don't know. I think. Yeah, so when we do classics on classic, wow. Okay, let's see if this guy appeared. No, he didn't. There was a little bit of a frame stutter that time, but okay, zoom the camera out a little bit. I need to switch to eventually. Oh, I am a flower picker, but I just don't think I can pick these flowers. They're too high level, right? This one's too high, and of course that one's too high. Let's take a look at that real quick. That's in your spell book, right? Is it in your spell book? Oh, no, it's not. I'm sorry. It's under your skills. So, languages, armor, professions. Here we go. Let's just get rid of these things. You hardly ever look at this stuff. So my herbalism is 47, which is not good. So I really need to raise my herbalism. And we'll have to work on that. We want to help this guy out. He's a rogue. Suppose we can help him out. Okay, so we can do shift 3 to heal him. Alright, give him some buffs, and he'll be good to go. Yeah, I don't know. Classic WoW, I don't know. I mean, when it's coming out, I don't know when. Now, a ghoul I can bleed, which is good. Come on. Get these combo points going. Now I can do the finisher on this ghoul here, watch. Add another bleed. Okay, and then we get that, right? Depends upon when classic lands. Yeah, I mean, I think I'll play Classic. I mean, it's going to be really interesting. As many people as played on this private server, and this server is always, like, if I do /u, this server, look, 6,800 people. It's dropped. The population's dropped a little bit. It used to be, like, this time of day on a Saturday, it'd probably be up around, like, 10,000. So it's definitely dropped, but it took, I mean, it took a year. I mean, this server's been up for, like, over a year, I think. So it took a while, for it to drop. So we got to look to the stars, which is Darkshire, and then we need seasonal. We need Gather Rot Blossoms. That's fine. Rot Blossoms and the Night's Watch. So let's head over to the graveyard and get that done. We can head over to the graveyard and get the Rot Blossoms and get the Night's Watch, and then I also need to hit over here the Hushed Bank and see Make sure that there's no quest there that I can't pick up. All right, and let's hit our sprint. But yeah, I mean, a classic comes out and it's really fun. I mean, I'm really curious to see how many people are going to play it. There really are no great MMOs out right now. Everybody's looking for a big MMO to play, and that's why any company that can come out with a good MMO, a really good one that's got some decent, like, action. I would say hybrid combat. I think to get the most people in it, you have to have good PvE, good PvP, good sandbox playability. You have to have the game. Crafting has to matter. Crafting has to matter. The best weapons of the game should almost be through crafting or through like really big instances, right? Dungeons, PvE dungeons, or maybe high-end PvP rewards. But if you have good PvE, good PvP, good world PvP, you have good crafting that matters. The gear you get from crafting is good, but it's hard to get. And you have a crafting system more along the lines of like a Black Desert where you have minions that you can send out to chop down trees and stuff like that. I think that's awesome. I really enjoyed that in Black Desert. And then if you had housing, have a house that you can build, and make it. And what it would really be great if you could do it is you could do it like EverQuest Next Landmark, where you had a crowd, you had building tools, and you could actually go out there and build it yourself. Not like just here's a house, place something in. I'm not talking about that. I'm actually talking construct the house, put the walls where you want, make them how thick you want, what kind of angles you want, and just give some sort of look at EverQuest Next Landmarks. I got some videos even on my channel. If you Google EverQuest Next Landmark, you probably see a few videos I did of maybe me, doing a few building type things. That's asking a lot, and I realize that's asking a lot. But if you did something like that, I guarantee you, and you put that game out right now, everybody, seriously, almost every MMOer out there would drop what they're playing and come play it if it was good. You know what I mean? So. Oh, you'll find me. But yeah, if you could do that, people would flock to the game. You just have to make sure that it's a solid game, that it's polished. There's a lot of things in Guild Wars 2 that I like that make it very polished. And one of those things would be something as simple as I can go in and right-click on a weapon, and it gives me the option of saying equip it, or it shows all other weapons of that type in my inventory. Let's say I got 3 daggers in my inventory besides this. If I right-clicked, I'd see 4 daggers listed, and each one would say equip this or equip this. So it gives me the ability of just picking what dagger I want, which I really like that. I thought that was really nice. And other things like sort inventory, sell all gray items, creeping bags like where people had in Guild Wars 2 once again, they had bags that were like, that didn't show up. So like if I went to like auction house or if I went to a vendor, things in my invisible bag would never show up on things to try to sell to my vendor. That way I don't accidentally sell stuff to the vendor. Or I don't accidentally auction off something I want to keep. It's just little things, but that attention to detail goes a really long way, I'm not sure what that person cast on me. Oh, they purged me. They purged my my curse. I still have I got some Druid quests I need to do. I got to go talk to my Druid people and see which ones, my class quests, which ones are available to me. And actually, yeah, I need to kill these. So, say invite. See if I can get an invite. If not, I'll just, whatever. I'm not sure if they were in a group or not, so. Yeah, but I need to kill the fiends and the horrors. And I think we'll get the rot blossoms from these guys while we're doing it. I might be able to do more damage casting spells at these guys, to be honest. I'll take the spider because I can make him bleed. Gonna make you bleed. Tiger's Fury. Bleed, baby, bleed. Come on, finish her. I'm stunned, stunned, stunned for days. Dazed for days. Alright. I'm gonna sneeze. That was a big sneeze. Alright. Okay, we got a Rock Blossom. What else we got here? We got the bad dude over there that we don't want. Skeletal Raiders we don't need right now. I can't remember if I did the Skeletal Raiders already. The rots, the blossoms, yes, baby, yes, Morpheus, yes. Alright, let's debuff this guy. Oh, he didn't like me debuffing him. Oh no, don't terrify me into Morladim. Morladim. Work on my weapon skill. Mace skill has increased to 6. Epic. Epic, epic, epic. Oh, it's another guy. Uh-oh. Actually, oh, I don't have enough mana. I should be going into bear form right here. Just have... I got no mana. I got no manas. Okay, let's get some mana, some food. And then we'll use bear form. Let's also give myself some buffs here. Let's give Elron. Give him a buff. Give me some agility. Oh yeah, I can get behind these guys and do some serious damage. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, I should be using bear form here. What other things do we got? I thought we had a... No, don't have any spirit. Food buff's dropped, so I can go ahead and get my food buff back. That just helps. I like the food buff for the spirit almost more than anything else. Just that extra spirit. Spirit and intellect, that's what's so good about Vanilla WoW, is stats matter. Shit, an extra 10 intellect, 10 spirit at level like 20 or something? Man, that's huge. You know? It really is. Excuse me. Leaving combat. He's got those little snakes after him. Oh, Fury, baby. Bring it. Need more mana. I need more mana. I just move faster in cat form, so. The Rot Blossoms is done. The Night's Watch is not done. And just go ahead and zip through here real quick, see what we can find. Don't want to fight those guys. I want to head over to the little tents over here, the little camp over here, and see if we need any of the stuff here. Right here. Yeah, how long have we been recording? So I've been going for a good 45 minutes. Actually, time flies. Time flies when you're playing Vanilla WoW because things are kind of slow, much slower than like Guild Wars 2. Like Guild Wars 2 in an hour, man, I can level. I could play vanilla WoW for an hour and get a third of a level if I'm not on rest time and I'm running around and the quests have me like, running in circles. Okay, we don't have any of these quests for this guy yet, so that's fine. So we still just need to kill the fiends and the horrors. So let's head back and we'll help the rogue. Help these guys. Hit our dash. That's the disadvantage of me not remembering where I left off, and also me not using Questy. I had no idea. Now these holes, you can actually usually jump through these. See that? Just so you know, the holes in the fence you can jump through. There's a skeletal fiend. I'm just going to try to pull him back a little bit. Let's move this down. Another thing that's we're missing here is a little bit of the rain. Let's see, ambience. We're gonna turn the music off, or at least pause it. We're just gonna listen to the rain for a while. Sorry, you missed out. We just need a few more. Let's see. Well, we need a lot more. This quest always takes a long time. That's why you really want to get as many people as you can. Am I the lead? Yeah, I'm the lead. I'll try to get this mage in here if I can. There we go. Right. Yeah, help her out. Even if she doesn't want to be in my group, I don't care. Oh, there's Kavastop, or whatever his name is. Trying to get everybody into our group here, so we can get this done. Yeah, always best in vanilla WoW when you're doing quests just to kill mobs. If there's people around, just get them in your group. Get them in your group, man. Knock the stuff down. Get it done. This guy's not going to kill him, so he's going to reset back. Go ahead and grab this one. Yeah, see, that guy's coming back now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit him with a moonfire. Well, I got to wait till it resets. Boom. Alright. Alright. Got all these guys. We have some people in the group right now. I'm just tack. Okay. Who just joined this guy? Yeah. Alright, how am I doing? Oh, I still need a lot. Yeah, this quest is very lengthy. Very lengthy. But in a group this big, we'll get through it pretty fast. Yeah, I buffed everybody else. What about my buffs? I'm like buffing everybody, and I have no buffs. Alright. Let's zoom our mini-map out a little bit here. Let's do a little drive-by swat, kitty swat. I call that a kitty drive-by. And let's see if we can get another kitty drive-by over here. Kitty drive-by, kitty drive-by. Yep, we got a kitty drive-by. And I think there's some skeletons over here. Thought I saw one. I thought I saw movement over here. Am I wrong? Right? No, I guess I am wrong. I could have sworn something was right here. My eyes are going. Let's zoom the camera out. Here's one. Let's get the feet. Kitty drive by. Boom. Okay. Kitty drive by. Look at 264 damage. That's called good old shred. Shred hits hard. Here's one. Just need horrors right now. We got enough mana. We're going into bear form. In bear form, we can just debuff the hell out of everybody. We can also do AoE swipes here to swipe multiple mobs. Yeah, AoE for the win! We can stun this guy. Oh, bitch slap! You're stunned. It's funny just playing vanilla. I immediately see why it's such a good MMO, because all the skills really matter. Like your abilities all have use. They're all situational. I can do a swipe, which hits multiple targets. I can do a stun. I can do a bleed. Bleed doesn't work against undead. I mean, there's just all these different things. I mean, I can choose to stay in bear form because I don't want to take as much damage. I can go kitty form because I want to do more damage. I can get out of kitty form. I can pull with I can pull with. Damn it, what's it called? I'm gonna have to get out of form to see it. I can pull with Fairy Fire. Now once I get Fairy Fire Feral, then I can do that while I'm in kitty, in kitty form or bear form. So you see that everything has like a use. Everything's like was well thought out. You know what I mean? Where's Stitches? Oh, there he is. Everything was just well thought out, and it's pretty cool. It's actually very cool. Now when I'm playing Guild Wars 2, I have all these skills and stuff, but they don't feel as situational. I mean, they're great, they're fun, and some of them are situational, but they don't feel as situational. And I think part of it is because the cooldowns are a little bit shorter. Having the global cooldown in WoW, I think is actually it was really overutilized in later versions of the game where global cooldown I can't remember if they nerfed it in the retail because retail is such shit right now, but having global cooldown, it means that any ability you use throws most of your other abilities into a cooldown state. So you have to determine which ability is the best ability to use at that point in time. And that's what I'm talking about being situational. And I think that's what makes WoW so good is that when you're playing your character, you're always thinking, well, what? It's almost like a chess match sometimes, Like I can go into bear form here, and I can debuff the hell out of this guy. I can do this, and I can stun him. I can my demoralizing roar reduces his melee attack power by 70. By 70, that's a lot. 70 is a lot of melee attack power on a mob that's only like level 26 or whatever he was, 23, 25. So it's just cool. It's really nice to have that variety. But it feels meaningful. That's the best way I can explain it. When I'm playing Guild Wars 2, I love the skills, the abilities, everything. They're fun, and they do damage, and they are situational, but they don't feel as situational. They don't feel like, oh, if I do this, like let's say I get three melee mobs on me right now, 3 melee mobs that are level 29. I am definitely going into bear form, and I'm definitely going to be debuffing them like you wouldn't believe because I have to. Whereas in Guild Wars 2, if I get 3 people on me the same size, it's I don't even have to worry. I just maybe I throw up some defensive abilities for sure, but it's not that as big a deal. Well, I beat that dead horse into the ground. But just being back in WoW for just a few minutes, I immediately start to appreciate it. I think I just need one more horror. horror for me. And then I'm done. Stick a fork in me. I'm just going to sit right here. They should be spawning here pretty soon. Anyone else for more though? I don't really need more fellow, not yet. But I need a horror. One, please. One ping only, Svet Vaseli. One ping, Vaseli. One ping only. One more horror. Horror. I think that Murloc was wounded. Come on, I just need one more horror. Let's nip this in the bud. Oh my God, someone died. How the hell did he die? He must have got hit by like. Ooh, this is a horror. Yeah. There we go. Quest complete. Okay, done. Thank you all. All right, so I'm done with that. Now, Mary's Looking Glass, the Fiends, and the Rot Blossoms should all be in Darkshire. So what I'm hoping is that I was actually smart and my Darkshire is my hearth, which it is. So we hearth back to the Darkshire. If this fiend doesn't hit me. No! You bastard! You bastard! I'll stay in the party just in case anybody needs him. Now I will leave the party, and I will, once again, try to hearth. These Defender Gauntlets of the Bear are pretty good. That's pretty good for a Paladin. Once we get all the Darkshire stuff done, we could do Gnomer. I just hate Gnomer. Gnomer's such a pain in the butt if you have people that are not good players. And in Vanilla WoW, you run into a lot of people that aren't good players. Okay, inventory is okay, not too bad. Remember, we're still trying to just clear out all the quest stuff I have. So, this one. Okay, Plague Spreaders. Okay, I'm not going to do the Plague Spreaders right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to head towards... Wait a minute. Where did all my quests go? They only show up. So I'm going to turn Questy back on, just so because I'm not really too worried about the glitches if I'm just running around turning in quests. So what we're going to do is we're going to log out real quick. We will be buggy. Don't like being stuttery. All right, we're just going to go to River Song, and what don't we need? We don't really need damage meters right now, but I'll leave it on. Enchantrix we don't need. OCB, recount. Wait a minute, why do I have damage meters and recount? I don't know. Let's turn that off. Informant, we need that. Loot Leak Enhanced, we need that. Shago, we need that. Auctioneer, no. Atlas Loot, yes. Okay, and Buff Watch, no. Oh, did I actually turn on... Did I turn on Questy? That's kind of the whole reason I went to here. Alright, so we turned off the add-ons, we've turned Questy back on. We'll see if it's still being a bitch and making my screen stutter. But like I said, I'm just going to go around and start turning some of these quests in, so I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of combat. Okay, I turned off damage meters. Why is recount? Recount. Enable? I don't know. I don't know where it went. I guess I must have turned it off. Okay, we got that quest. Now we can see the different quests. See, and there's even one there. So that's the nice thing is with Questy, it helps you not just to know where stuff is for turns. And I don't see too much. This seems to be running quite smoothly right now at the moment. I'm in the wrong spot because I'm a noob. Damn you, newbie. Run, damn you. All right.
What can I do for you?
Okay, now he wants me to Get the eyepiece, the ogre round. We need to get here. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. We are going to fly. Well, actually, let's not do that. The closest quest to turn in is Legend of Stalvin by Goldshire. There's also Watchful Eye. Wow, that's way over here. Yeah. And then we have 2 by Ironforge and 1 way over in Lochmoden. And we even have 1 all the way down in Booty Bay. Let's hit the one by Goldshire. And then we'll head up to Stormwind. Goldshire. Actually, I probably should do the ones here first. I really should do... There's Juice Delivery, there's the Monocle. I'm going the wrong direction. Damn it. Ugh. Yeah, I want to do the one by Goldshire, do the one by Goldshire, and then I really want to get to Gnome, return those in. That should definitely get me probably to level 30. So, yeah, now I'm going the wrong direction again. Oh my god. I don't think I even know where I'm going. I want to go this direction. Okay. That's where I made the mistake. Jesus. This is the direction I would like to go. Did I miss anything from Bridget? Well, because I logged out. Hope I didn't miss anything. Ah, damn it. I want to see only online members. Me and Bridget, she's in the Barrens. Yeah, I feel kind of bad. I mean, people in this guild were in it when I was in it, and I think they wanted me to get to 60 on the Paladin and just keep going, But I just played the games for 3. I just basically had played vanilla World of Warcraft pretty much in these private servers like 3 straight years. I leveled up 2 Paladins to 60, leveled up a bunch of other characters, and I just needed a break, WoW takes a lot of time. It really does. And I think any really, really good MMO should take a lot of time. Because if it doesn't, you're just going to rush through it too fast, and you're going to complete everything so quick, you're like, well, this is no fun. There's nothing left to do. I mean, I think a good MMO should be difficult because that's, and I've talked about it so many times, but with difficulty comes, the sense of accomplishment. The harder the task is to complete, the more sense of, accomplishment, once you do complete it. You feel more like, wow, I really completed something that was difficult. I really, I did something that was hard, and the sense of satisfaction. That's what I'm looking for. With difficulty comes satisfaction. The greater difficulty of the task, the higher the degree of satisfaction when you complete it. And MMOs, a lot of MMOs screw that up. They just totally royally screw it up. I play Guild Wars 2. I love Guild Wars 2. It's a fun game, but I get bored because the mobs I'm killing, they're not that difficult. I die. I die quite a bit. I die like maybe once a gaming session, or sometimes, usually only if I'm in zones of my level. If I'm in zones that are much lower than me, I don't die. I just fly through them. Which makes sense, and I've been told that the Heart of Fire and the Path of Thorns expansions, that when I'm in those areas, they're much more difficult. So that's going to be interesting. We're going to go to Shire. We're going to Goldshire. We're going to go to Goldshire, do the Legend of Stalvin, and then we're going to run up to Stormwind, and then we're going to fly to Ironforge. And the goal here is to try to get all of these, all the quests that are in my quest log, the ones that are done, we want to get these turned in. See all these that are done? We got 1, 2, we got 3 No Mirage quests done. So let's turn those in. Actually, 4. I didn't know I had the Grand Betrayal done. Now look at this. This is amazing leggings. Way better than leggings I have, I'm sure. So, look at these. 6 agility? Shit, this has got 18 agility. You know, so need to turn this stuff in. If that's an herb, maybe I'll grab it. Hop of arrows. I've got plenty of war. It's quite the storm here in Elwyn Forest. Let's turn the music on. Everybody loves Elwyn Forest music, right? Let's see, enable music. Oh, the feels. Greatest MMO ever made, in my opinion, is World of Warcraft. But I'm hoping that somebody else will come out with one that's better soon. This is the inn. It should have the chest that I was looking for. Yeah, let's take a look at Legend of Stalvin. Okay, in the Canal District. Okay, yeah. We'll go ahead and do that part of the Legend of Stalvin in the Canal District because it's pretty quick, pretty easy. Oh, I did it. I jumped over that fence. Oh, Spectre Apparition. Boom, see ya. Oh, doodle me, baby. Doodle me. I'm just kidding. I don't want to duel that guy. I'm going to forfeit the duel in 8 seconds. Duel canceled. Does it say horse in Heb? Horse and Theb? Run, damn you! Hit the sprint. Okay. Storming music. Cue the storming music right now. Or not. Run, damn you! Run! Okay. What the hell is that? Is that another player? No. What the hell's a flame shocker? I don't know what that is, guys. I've never seen that in Stormwind before. I'd have to Google that to actually understand what that was. Alright. Enough for the music. But, let's see. Sound options. Music enable off. Alright. Okay.
You need something? See you around.
There's the ghost. See, if you just turn in and run right away, you can kind of get away. But too late. They still curse you with the freaking curse of Stalvin, those bastards. Yeah, so I think in the next video on the Druid, what I'm going to try to do is do the class quest. See what class quests I have. I might have the poison one, the underwater one, you know, for for your underwater mount, underwater form, and the also the cleansing, decursing. I think it's just poison. Druids can remove poisons, and mages can remove curses. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get the Stormwind Seasoning Herbs now. If you guys don't know where that is, take a look at the map. If I remember correctly, it's right here at the Fragrant Flowers.
King's honor, friend.
Looking for something
Stormwind Seasoning Herbs. Why a bunch? How many do I have? I have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. 20 should be good.
travels.
Now, since we're here, we're just going to go ahead and take... No, I don't want to take the... I don't want to take the tram because I don't have to wait for the train and all the tram and all that. I'd just rather fly. Although the tram is faster. Let's take the tram. Oh, it looks like... What is this? Oh, that's a Wrathy Basin. Wrathy Basin. Forget that. So yeah, one of the things about leveling in World of Warcraft is if you are a tank, it can be stressful. You know, if you don't know how to tank really well, I mean, you're going to get in a lot of groups in Classic WoW where people are going to be There's a lot of people that know Classic WoW inside and out, and they're going to be like expecting you to know. And if you don't, they're going to be like on your case, which sucks. It's just the way of MMOs, to be honest. So if you don't want that kind of pressure, play yourself do like a Feral Druid. And if people want you to tank, say no, I'm not going to tank. I don't tank. Or play a rogue or a hunter, you know. Healing to me, healing's a lot easier than tanking. Tanking is the hardest thing in an MMO. I've never been a great tank. I'm not gonna lie, because I've just not done it enough. I've tanked and I've been a good tank. I think that when I'm a protection paladin in Burning Crusade and stuff, I was very good. I will say that in the Wrath of the Lich King, the best tanking I ever did was when I was a Death Knight. Tanking in Wrath of the Lich King, I tanked the Calling of Stratholme in almost all greens and a few blues, and everybody in the group was like, "What are you doing? You can't even. There's no way you can do this. You know, you can't do this. You're too weak." And I told them, I said, if the healer is good, I said I can do it. And they wanted to kick me from the party, but I convinced them. I said, just give me a try. So let's run it and see how it goes. And I ended up running the whole thing, and we completed it all. It wasn't easy. I mean, I almost died so many times, but I didn't. And the healer pirate messaged me and said, I run a guild on this server. And he says, you're 100,000 times better than every tank in our server. He says, you're the best tanking Death Knight I've ever seen. And it made me so proud because I knew I was good. I mean, I knew I was good, but wasn't sure how good I was. But he was the guild leader of another server, a guild leader of another guild on a server, a different server. And and he says the Death Knights in his guild were nowhere near as good as me. He's like, if you got into a big server, big guild, and were the Death Knight class lead, he's like, you probably could become pretty well known the way you play. And so I thought it was a really nice compliment. Oh. And I've actually got a screenshot of that. I actually saved a screenshot of it because I was so proud of myself because it was really difficult. And again, that just proves the point of what I was talking about earlier. The more difficult the challenge, the more satisfaction when you complete it. So, MMOs shouldn't be easy. They should be difficult. MMO leveling shouldn't be fast. It should be slow. World of Warcraft Vanilla is not super hard. It's not super slow leveling, but it is fairly slow. And there are things in Vanilla WoW that are hard. And so, it just makes the game much more satisfying. Come on, Iron Forge. I'm out of soda. Need to go get another drink. Yeah, let me turn all these quests in. I'll hit level 30, then I'll stop this video. I'm going to switch gears, probably go back to Rift, do a video for Rift, and then I'm probably going to get back to... I don't know if I'm going to do another... I mean, I am... Oh, God damn it. That's a first. I've actually never walked off that and fallen, so that is actually a first. That was funny. I've never done that before. I think I just walked a little bit to the left of the platform and got caught between the corner of that platform and the floor. That was pretty stupid of me. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I'm probably going to do Rift. I enjoy Rift, but the Rift leveling is not difficult, so I'm hoping there's enough people in there that I can maybe get some groups and do the Veil. I think it's called something, the Veil. We'll see. And I'm getting close up on Guild Wars 2. Then I'm like 67, so I'm only 13 levels from 80. So that's going to be exciting because that leveling series is going to not really come to an end, but I'll be, oh man, I got 3 quests to turn. Prismatic Punch card. What do I get? Is this better than what I have? 10 stamina, 3 intellect. Ooh, no. What I have is better. What's this? 1 intellect, 6 spirit. This is worth more money though. Holy crap! This is worth 2. Oh, it's worth 56 silver. I'll grab the mace. All right. The Grand Betrayal. Now, but this is a huge upgrade, and this is going to ding us, baby. Boom. Level 30. Okay. I still that damn curse. And then here we've got Save Tech Bot's Brain. Okay. All right, sweet. Now we're already 2 bars into the next level. So let's put those pants on because they're way better. Let's take a look at my attack power. So I have the obviously the curse on me right now, but right now it says my power is 244. I put these pants on, it goes up to 260, so that's pretty nice. And melee attack doesn't change. All right. I'm just gonna go ahead and park myself by the Flight Master. We're gonna have to do a little bit of inventory management, clean some stuff out of my inventory. I'm at 5.6 million. I've actually got some gold out of that, or got a little bit of money. All right, let's rebuff. All right, cool. That's it for this video, guys. I'll try to come back and do more. Maybe I'll do another one later today. I know people have been wanting to see more of the vanilla WoW, so I would like to do more. I do enjoy playing vanilla WoW. I mean, even just getting back for this few minutes, I saw why I love the game. It's just such a great game. And I'll catch you guys later. Hope you're having a great Sunday, and take care. Peace.